All right, so you come in here, and here it's set up. Yes, it is every bit as cheesy as I hoped it would be. We have different stations set up here. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to know what each thing is. I mean, obviously it says it right here. It does smell awfully good though. Here's the dessert table. I love the plates, those are cool. How the light shines through them. Ooh, this is looking good. Oh, Parmesan crusted pork. That looks heavenly. Oh, and then there's a cash bar. All right, so essentially what we have is, it looks like basically like a 5 or 6 course meal in the form of like a buffet. So it's not just one buffet, it's like stations. So you're going from station to station to station and eating whatever looks good to you in that time. So I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go taste each of these stations and see what they're actually like. We're gonna start here with the first station that I came to, which is the chickpea salad, red rice and beans, some delicious looking jerk chicken. Wow, that looks so good. So we're gonna try this out and see what it's like. Now, like I said earlier today, Cedar Point really isn't like the best place to come for gourmet food. Now, I'm not sure what this is gonna be like. It is more buffet style. I'm not sure that that's gonna be really gourmet, but I think this may be about as close of an experience to like a really good gourmet meal that you can have here on the Cedar Point property, outside of like some of the restaurants like the Hibachi Grill or things like that within the walls of the Breakers Hotel. So we're gonna check this out, and I mean, it smells delicious, so, and I'm really hungry, so let's go. All right, the first taste I have is the red rice and beans, or the red beans and rice. Very good, really spicy. Well, a little bit spicy. Just a nice kick. We also have the chickpea salad here. That's really good. It does taste like something you would eat at like a church potluck. It doesn't make it bad at all. It's just, it's not exactly like a gourmet thing, but it is very good. I have no idea how to eat this chicken. I think I'm just gonna tear it off like a barbarian. The chicken is very well spiced. I got a chicken wing. The skin is like really tender on it, but also has like a really good crust on it of the herbs and spices that they used. It's hot to eat with your fingers. But how else am I gonna hold my phone while I talk to you? I do definitely like this. Like I said, it has like backyard barbecue or church potluck kind of vibes to it. Again, doesn't make it bad. It's delicious, but now I am trying to eat scant amounts because it is gonna be a lot of food. So let's go to our next course. Course number 2 is tomato salad. Ooh, and it looks like it has like little pieces of goat cheese in it too. That looks interesting and very good. And then roasted sweet potato mash. Then we have some saffron rice here. Ooh, and some spicy pepper shrimp. This is gonna get me just a little bit out of my comfort zone today. I'm gonna try it all. No matter what, I'm gonna try it all. Let's see what all of these are like. Now, I'm not making it look like particularly pretty on my plate. It looks prettier in the in the containers they have it in than it does for what I'm doing. We're just gonna try each of these, and whatever plate I love the most, that's the one I'll come back to at the end. Okay, I had every hope that the roasted sweet potatoes would be savory. I know a lot of people like a sweet potato. I do not. I like that mixture of sweet and salty together, or sweet and spicy also. There are onions in this and some like bell peppers, I think. I mean, I can only see so much, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a skip on the sweet potatoes. That's not my favorite. I would much rather go, and actually we might go tonight, to the vegan vegetarian restaurant over on Frontier Trail and have some really delicious savory sweet potatoes there. Now the tomato salad, it has mozzarella. I actually thought that would probably be goat cheese, but it's definitely mozzarella. The red onions complete it. They make it much better. I'm not gonna call that my favorite so far. Definitely the jerk so far has been my favorite. Now, I am not even very good at knowing how to even eat shrimp, quite honestly. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna put some fixins on it. If I eat it wrong, just shut up in the comments. Or don't shut up in the comments because it boosts my algorithm. So go ahead and write something in the comments and make fun of me. Hey, shrimp just always tastes so fishy to me. But the saffron rice is delicious. I could make a meal just out of this rice. That's really good. I am sure a lot of people will absolutely love that food. For me, it's not really a goer. Like, it's not really one that I really love. Definitely the Caribbean jerk meal. That is much better. That course I liked much better. So let's go check out the next one and see what it's like. All right, there is also a drink stand here on top of the cash bar that they have. This is of course free. I'm not a big fan of pop, so I've just done the water. Now we are coming over here. Oh, it looks like Caribbean food. So let's try this. All right, first we have some tortillas. It looks like this is fish tacos. So we've got pineapple pepper slaw. Oh, how to do this so that I don't have too much. Looks like it's got some cilantro in it, or mint maybe, but I'm assuming cilantro. We've also got some fish here. This is coconut perch. And then they also have some lemons in there. I'm gonna take one out, squeeze it over the top. All right, then we've got some Caribbean corn bake. I wonder if maybe they have some peppers in it, something to make it a little bit spicy. I really wish the mango pieces were much smaller. It would make it a lot easier to, you know, get a good distribution of all the flavors. I mean, at least that's my initial perception of the way it looks. I haven't tasted it yet. Let's try it. Very good perch. I love the coconut crust. And the different flavors are really good, but each bite tastes different. You don't have a mixture of all the different flavors. Like I just had a bite with onion. And then before that, it was a bite with mango. Okay, so it is good. But there is something about it that just tastes off. The perch by itself is delicious just by itself. I think the salsas by themselves would taste really good too. But when you put the salsas in the tortilla or on the tortilla, there's just something off about it. And I think it is that there's not a mixture of flavors. Instead, it's just, you're just eating fruit with a little bit of onion in it and large slices of onion at that. So, okay, now this is the Caribbean corn mash, yes. And it does have a little bit of a kick, not much. It's sweet also. So that little bit of heat just makes it interesting. I like that a lot. Now this is a winner. That corn mash, that has more of a kick than I even expected it to. Okay, we're gonna have just the all protein. See what they're all like, just a tiny slice of every piece. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so all these meats, this looks really good. They all look like they have some like spicy rub on them, which I love. The only thing I'm not looking forward to quite as much is the sausage. Never really been much of a fan of sausage, so. All right, first on the list is the Parmesan crusted pork. Let's see. That was really good. It went for a minute where I thought it might be kind of fatty, but then like it's really just like the stuff that's holding on the flavor. Oh my word, that was so good. Tastes like some Dijon mustard in there. Some Parmesan, of course, breadcrumbs. Oh, definitely, like there's a lot of Dijon in there. Actually, they could maybe go a little bit lighter on the Dijon. If you get a good, I got like basically all breading. If you get just that, it's way too much Dijon. But if you get a good slice of the meat along with the flavor, like it ends up coming out perfectly. It just tastes delicious. So, well, that was a good start. All right, let's try this. I was gonna say it just tastes like sausage. It doesn't. It's very spicy, first of all. Okay, I'm just gonna be like a heathen and just... That's actually really good. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna eat this whole thing. I like that a lot. I wouldn't say it's like a balanced flavor. It's just spicy. But it's not like so spicy that it hurts or anything. It's just a really nice kick of heat at the end. All right, well, this is shaping up real nice. And next is the garlic butter eye of round. So this is basically like a ham, I believe. It's just a ham. Nothing special. It's nothing bad. It tastes delicious. It's just a ham. So that one, I wouldn't say that's anything to write home about. At least nothing that jumped out to me. Maybe someone with a more sophisticated palate than I do would. All right, and the last thing is the bacon wrapped chicken. Now, I don't think I got any bacon on it, but that's okay. I don't need the bacon. The bacon just adds flavor to the chicken, so. Kind of a surprising kick of sweet at the very beginning with a salty ending. I like it, but I'm perplexed by it. It doesn't make sense to me. I think out of this whole plate, the pork is my favorite, which should come as no surprise because I am a absolute sucker for Parmesan. So, yeah, that's really good. All right, we are going to go get some desserts. Now, dessert is my least favorite round, and quite honestly, I'm only going to get one kind, but I'm going to talk you through them. You have the Tres Leches cake. You have the Brigadiero. I think I said that right. Forgive me if I don't. Forgive me if I didn't. And you have the sweet plantain bread pudding. I'm actually going to try this sweet plantain bread pudding because it is the most out there kind of a dessert. It looks like the others I have definitely tried before, but I have never tried plantain. So why not challenge myself just a little bit? Let's see what plantains taste like. It is 7:30 and all of a sudden there has just been a huge influx of people in here. So I would say either, well, I mean, it's still not very full in here though, so you're probably fine to eat here, but if you want to have like a really quiet place, come closer to 5:30 than to 9 o'clock, because I think the later it gets, the more people will be in here. Okay, so that was literally just a piece of bread. I don't think I got any pudding. But I think this is the plantain. I'm not really sure. I mean, it's dark, so I can't really see. But it's very sweet. It's soft. It does taste good. This is some more softer bread, so yeah, that has pudding on it. That wasn't just straight bread. So don't scoop up anything that looks kind of crusty. The two together with the plantains, it tastes really good. I wouldn't say this is probably my favorite dessert that I've ever had, but it's a fun new experience and I would recommend that. I'm definitely a meat eater, so I'm going to be finishing these entrees over here. So this just in, I am surprisingly really not a fan of the chicken. Because, I mean, what is there not to love? Like, chicken, check, delicious. Bacon, check, delicious. Bacon wrapped chicken, not my favorite. I'm not sure why. So, Another thing also, if you are, I'm sure you won't be as lame as me to get water, but I am lame and I am just getting water right now. So if you do, the water in this building really is not that great. It kind of has like a, I don't know, like a soft water kind of a taste. If you come in here, that's part and parcel of the experience. Just gonna be honest though, adding the jasmine rice to literally any one of these meals is gonna make it 10 times better. The jasmine rice might be my favorite part of this meal, which I know sounds weird. Maybe that's a bad, a bad sign, but it was very, very good. I like that jasmine rice a lot. We had some fun here at Dine in the Dark. But let's keep moving on. Dine in the Dark, is it worth it? If you have a pass, I'd say definitely it's worth it. Especially if you're going to eat a ton in the parks. I don't think it's worth it necessarily based on the quality of food, especially not if you are having to pay the full price of $29 for the meal. If you are eating in here, and again, it's $19.99. It's $10 less if you have a park pass. So if you have the gold pass and you are wanting to eat in here, then yes, by all means, go knock yourself out. 20 bucks, eat as much as you possibly can. You'll get your money's worth. Great. I don't love to eat a ton when I'm here in the parks. So if I am coming to a buffet, I'm not going to eat nearly as much. I'm going to treat it more like a 5-course meal, like I treated it tonight. So I guess that's kind of my synopsis. It wasn't the best food. It is kind of like potlucky kind of food. I don't know, glorified potlucky food, you know. But anytime you have a buffet, it's going to be that kind of food. So I'm certainly not against it. Don't hate it by any means. It was a good experience. It was a fun experience. It would probably be more fun with kids, which for kids it is like $14.99, something like that, $13.99, somewhere around there. So it may be worthwhile for you and your family. For me, I think generally I would give it a pass if I wasn't reviewing it for you guys.